Duel Masters Monopoly. Yes, this is real. It's an officially licensed product. Wizards, who made Duel Masters, is owned by Hasbro, who made Monopoly. So at some point they must have thought it's a good idea to release this abomination into the world to promote the TCG. So let's first take a look around the board. It's the standard Monopoly board, but the properties have been replaced with the Duel Masters creatures, and the railways have been replaced by landmark locations from the DM universe. Each color represents one race, plus one extra race, balloon mushrooms, which act as utilities. Chances and community chests have been replaced by creatures and spells respectively, which I'll show you in just a little bit. So let's take a walk around the board. Okay, let's have a look at what else is in the box. We have the money, which is just standard Monopoly money. It's boring, I know, I wish they'd done something more thematic with that, but it is what it is. We have this little rulebook, which tells you the classic Monopoly rules, and there's also this DM-specific rule set in which you can have creatures battle in order to buy them. You can pause to read the specific if you want, but TLDR, just don't bother and play normal Monopoly. We have a description of all the different civilizations. Wait, why is it Lights Civilization? Anyways, you can pause to read if you want all the lore. Now this is pretty cool. We have a set of unique collectible pawns based on the characters from the show. Unfortunately, my camera won't focus well, so I'll just put a high-res picture on the screen for each one, starting off with Hakuo. Then we have Recta, who looks really weird, and also, who the wow wants to play as Recta? We have Knight next, which I think looks pretty okay. Then we have Kokojo. Then the man himself, Shobu. And lastly our one female character, Mimi, but what the wow is wrong with her eyes? Man, they really messed up this one, huh? Here's a picture with all of them together just to get a better feel of what they look like. Next up, something really fun, the creatures and spells cards, i.e. chance cards and community chests. Starting with creatures, there's some pretty wacky ones in here. Own the zone, get out of jail free. You summon Bone Spider, collect $100. Why summoning Bone Spider comes with a $100 cash prize, I guess we'll never know. Similarly, your opponent summons Onslaughter Triceps, pay $100. Okay, I guess. You are caught cheating in a tournament, go directly to jail. You cheat in IDC, you go to Gulag. Help everyone build their Duel Masters decks, collect $10 from each player. Man, we should start charging for deck help on IDC server. You build a new deck, advance to Go. Check out a Dragonoid, go back to Braidclaw, etc, etc. Anyway, enough of that, let's check out spells as well. You cast Moonlight Flash, collect $150, god damn. Your playing style and deck have become too familiar to the other tournament players. Yep, that can happen. Discover more about the angel commands, advance to Miar Comet Elemental. You are curious about the beast folk from the nature civilization, advance to Fighter Dual Fang. Pay a $20 fine for attempting to change your deck in the middle of a tournament. Punishment fit for the crime, I guess. Though that's still better than the Gulag one from before, to be fair. And finally, the property cards are just standard property cards. I really wish they'd at least put the art of the creatures on them, but I guess we can't always have nice things. And one last thing I want to show you is the little houses and hotels, or as they are called here, card shops and dwelling centers respectively. The card shops stack on top of each other! So you can build 4 of them so much easier without having to walk around with trying to fit them on that tight little space on the board. This is so cool, and honestly just this itself makes this more fun to play than the original version. The dwelling centers of course don't stack on top of each other since you can only have one of them per property. So that's it. Let's put everything back in the box and wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed this look into the Duel Masters Monopoly game, and I'll see you all next time if I find something else interesting to show. Cheers!